Hi, we've teamed up with UK Auto Claims to see if you could be eligible to score thousands in compensation. If you've had any cars, vans or motorbikes on finance between 2007 and 2021, go to ukautoclaims.co.uk to start your free simple check. Loads of you will have overpaid and payouts could be worth thousands, so you've got to look into it. Hit up the link below and check now for free.
Hi, welcome to AFTV. I've got Robbie with me. We've just beaten Real Madrid 2-1 at the Bernabeu.
No. We just thrashed Real Madrid 5-1 on aggregate over 2 legs, right? Culminating in beating them up here at the Bernabeu. Deserved win. What an unbelievable performance. One of the best 2 weeks following Arsenal in my life. I'll tell you, going into this game, everybody wrote us off. Everybody.
Ramantanda.
Right? When I was saying we got a 40% chance, I said, right? I got people were saying I'm deluded, like I'm dumb or something. Right? Then after the first leg, I'm like, actually I moved up to 70%. People are oh. Today, all the Madrid fans, very, very arrogant in my books. Right? I know the history. I know they've won it 15 times. I know it's a great club, not taking that away. But the way they were talking, like, oh yeah, Rotunda, we're going to... I go, we're 3-0 up. And I go, you obviously not been watching Arsenal play. They're a very good side, very controlled away from home. Look what we've done away from home, even in the Champions League this season. The teams we've taken apart, we put 7 past PSV in the last... And to me, we dominated the game, right? And... we were brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
A fan tapped you on the shoulder and said, Rob, this is what nights are about. It's what going to football is all about, was nights like this.
Man, this is what it's about. You don't get no bigger than games like this. It's a magnificent stadium inside there. And it was just an unbelievable performance. And Bukayo Saka, to me, right, everybody's been talking about their forward players. Over the 2 legs, he's overshadowed all of them. Mbappe, Vinicius Jr., Rodrigo's been anonymous both games, right? He overshadowed all of them in both legs. Even after missing that penalty, I just knew he'd step up again, right? And then what a great finish, right? And then Martinelli just rounds it off in style at the end, and we deserved it. We were brilliant.
I want to know some of the moments for you in that stadium, because I think that people want to know what was it like in the Bernabeu, like that they got the big screen, some of it was loud, the atmosphere.
They closed the roof, they said. We're going to close the roof, but you didn't close the goal. Yeah? Should have closed that. Yeah, right. Don't worry about the roof. Right, thank you for doing that, because we didn't get wet, because it's been raining over it. Thank you very much for that. We should have closed the goal, not the roof. They tried everything. I said all the mind games were going today. Rotunda, close the roof, this and that. We always come back. It was a bit like a box. You know when you get 2 boxers together in the build up to a fight? Right, and they're trying to, and the other boxer's just calm and just saying, all right.
Just wait and see.
Keep talking. And we just got the knockout blow later on in the game, and it was beautiful. And the atmosphere in the stadium was fantastic. I mean, when the game started, they made a load of noise there, fans, their ultras behind it. They really got into
it. Big tifos, everything like
that. But this is a very experienced Arsenal team. And, some of the players today, Jakob Kivior today, I thought was brilliant. He stepped up. Mars Lewis Skelly, how good was he today as well? He's absolutely brilliant.
He was pictured on the stairs before the game, just chilling, FaceTiming, it's so relaxed. And you saw the performance.
Chilled, it was an absolutely brilliant performance. Declan Rice tonight, just rampaging around the place. He's on a yellow, the only person, Thomas Partey, why push over? I know, but why push the player and you're out now of the first leg of the game against PSG, which is a bit of a blow, but why can't we beat PSG as well? We've beaten them already in this.
Is that how you're feeling now after seeing, Arsenal put 5 in total past?
PSG are an excellent side, right? But we saw last night they can be got at. You know what I mean? They just about scraped through in the end, right? You know what I mean? Villa got at them in that game. So we got the first leg at home. We can really get at them. But
reality would say, listen, Robbie, there's no Gabriel Magalhaes, there's no Jesus, there's no Havertz.
Let me ask you a question, yeah? If you're one of the fans of the other teams, do you really want to be facing Arsenal right now? What they've been doing in this Champions League, they just come home and away 5-1 against Real Madrid. They put 7 at PSV. The dangerous
5 past Sporting.
5 past Sporting. Those were away. Yeah. You know what I mean? When people were talking up Monaco and saying they're one of the teams to what we destroyed them. You don't want to be playing Arsenal. Arsenal are playing really, really well, and they're very well organised. Only conceded one stupid goal tonight. Otherwise, it could have been clean sheets over the 2 games. No, you don't want to be facing Arsenal because...
You make a great point. You make a great point because obviously, of course, you just knocked out the holders of the Champions League. Let's not forget that. They got the most heritage in this competition. You just knocked out the holders. No one wants to face Arsenal. But does that frustrate you in any way that when you watch the Premier League, there's not the same application?
I'm not worried about the Premier League now, right? If we can go on and win this, right, you know what I mean, all will be forgiven in the Premier League. We know why there's been a lot of problems in the Premier League because of certain players missing and stuff like that. But in this competition, we've stepped up. And remember, we're doing this without Gabriel Magalhaes and without a striker, right? And I just think the performances in this competition have been second to none. We finished 3rd in the group stages, right? And we've been brilliant ever since that as well. And I think we can go on and win this. I really do. You know what I mean? Wow. As I said...
It's early.
It's early. Everybody was, you know, there were people when we got Real Madrid basically saying we're out.
It's facts.
Done. 0% chance, Abby. Matisse.
All of them.
I'm calling out some people now.
All they doing this.
Even Turkish. Remember, where's he? Remember he was saying Turkish was having a go at me because I said 40%. He was saying a 10% chance. So I'm like, yeah, Turkish, come on. We don't have more than a 10% chance against them because we're a good side. We've had a few problems this season, but we're a good side. We all know that. We all know that probably we've been missing a striker, but we're a good side. And with Bukayo Saka back, if he hadn't have been out in the Premier League, you talk about the Premier League, if he hadn't have been missing, it'd be a lot closer, I'll tell you that. Facts. But now that he's back, man, and he is cooking, the last 2 games, I mean, he was terrorising them today. Even before we got the penalty, he was terrorising them. And I don't know why he went for the sort of, you know, Rabona. I think he looked at the size of Courtois, the Panenka. I thought he, you know, but listen, he still bounced back by getting a goal. He was the best forward player in the 2 teams across the 2 legs, and this kid is world class.
He was cooking. The little chili likes to cook, especially with the lid on. I mean, they talk about rice, not forget about the chili.
Roof on, roof off. It don't matter, man. You know what I mean?
Close the goal.
Close the goal. You should have closed the goal, not the roof. You know what I mean? That's what he should have done.
Let me get your thoughts quickly, Robbie, around Mikel Arteta, because I mean, there's been criticism over this season. Of course, we haven't lifted a trophy yet, but this, you just said there, this could be one of the best weeks or couple of weeks of your life following Arsenal. I mean, you've got to give credit to the manager here because he's done the unbelievable. Ancelotti, a very well-known, successful manager, made him look average.
Yeah, his tactics over the 2 legs were brilliant. You know what I mean? And I think, especially in this game, because, you know, you're coming to the Bernabeu. You know what I mean? You know that they are a team that can be capable of turning around leads and that. You know what I mean? But there was a calmness to him. There was a calmness to him, and there was a calmness to the team. And they were brave. They played their game. They, you know what I mean? They weren't just hoofing the ball away. They didn't just sit in an absolute low block. They took the game to Madrid at times.
We won the game.
Know what I mean? And we've won the game. And we deserve to win the game. We could have had more. We could have had more in the game. And, you know, apart from the one error that let them in for the goal, did they really have any big chances? You know, I thought we were superb today, and Mikel Arteta has to get the credit for that. You know, over the 2 legs, what he's done, it's been absolutely amazing.
Robbie, I'm gonna end it there. Thank you so much.
I feel like I could keep talking all night, bro. You know, I mean, this is unbelievable. This is, you know what I mean, and you know, I cannot wait now for the semi-finals. You know what I mean? This is incredible, you know what I mean? And the semi-finals, I mean, at first...
Are PSG better than Real Madrid?
Yeah, probably the way they've been playing. They probably, you could say, I don't know, I don't even know. Listen,
weird, isn't it?
Everyone's talking, but before this game, everyone was like, talking about them. You know what I mean? They just beaten Atletico, who were no mugs himself. Yeah. And over the 2 legs, we thrashed them.